Hello everyone, it is April 16th, 2023. It's a Sunday, and I'm going to do a drive. I haven't done one in a little while, but I'm going to do a drive today from the starting point where I am right now, which is Norwich Free Academy, and I'm going to drive to Ocean Beach in New London. As I make it over this little speed bump, directly in front of us is the Slater Memorial Museum. But as soon as I get over these little speed bumps here, we're going to be on our way to Ocean Beach. Wanted to use NFA as a starting point in Norwich, Connecticut, because it's a pretty well-traveled landmark for people, and they're very familiar with it. All right, let's proceed with caution here. Chelsea Parade to our right. The Blackstone Apartments building to the right over there beyond Chelsea Parade. That's been there for a long time, that building. And Chelsea Parade, obviously a beautiful historic location in Norwich. Former site of the Rose Arts Festival. All right, let's embark on our journey to Ocean Beach. It's very overcast today, which is excellent for filming. It's currently 5 p.m. and it's spring, and the trees are starting it's a little early, but they're starting to get green. You can see over to the left, the leaves are, I give them 2 or 3 weeks, and some of these trees are going to be, there's flowers. There's a dogwood tree to my left, St. Patrick's Cathedral over there. As I drive down Broadway, Little Plain Park to my left. I shot a video. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. It's a beautiful little park, historic little park. And now we're on Union Street. We're going to go through the city very quickly. And I'm going to work my way down to, we'll get a little glimpse of Norwich. Some of the landmarks here and there on our way to Ocean Beach. I got my fingers crossed that we're not going to get any rain, or worse for filming would be, kind of a misty or a drizzle. That's pretty much a disaster. By the way, there's that big, huge, brand new mural to the left there that was done less than a year ago, I think. There's another enormous mural to my right there, if you can spot it. I got a pretty wide lens on here. Shannon Building directly in front of me. War Regan over there to my left. Old Reed and Hughes Building to my left. There's guys with motorcycles. Well, that's kind of a mini bike. As he's kind of pulling a wheelie, he's driving on one wheel. We're on Main Street right now in the heart of Norwich, Connecticut. Mercantile Exchange Building to my left, huge building. It's one of the it's the business offices and things of that nature, financial or legal offices, and among other businesses. But I believe there are vacancies currently available. Fair amount of traffic for a Sunday. 5 p.m., so people are probably on their way home from spending some time out today. Not the greatest day. It didn't rain today, but I mean, it's not a sunshine-filled, warm spring day, but it's comfortable. Right now it's 68 degrees, so a couple of days ago we had 90-degree weather 2 days in a row, 88, 89, 90 degrees, which is unseasonably warm. As we wait for this seemingly endless red light to turn green. Look at that, right on cue. All right, I got to see if I can work my way over. This guy in front of me is turning up Union Street. So I got to get over one lane, which may not be that easy, but okay. I did it. And we are quickly faced with another red light. But that's all right. We're on Washington Street right now, by the way. As we wait for this light to turn green, and there we go. We'll make our way over the Thomas F. Sweeney Memorial Bridge. This is actually called West Side Boulevard, this little stretch of road right here. Fire department to my right. There's an old Baptist church there, that structure to my right. There's so many businesses coming up on this West Main Street. That's where we are currently rolling up this hill on West Main Street. There's so many businesses, it'll be impossible to name them. I have many other videos that name all of them. That building right there to my right, that white-red, it's a white building with like a red outline right there. I hope you can pick it up. That's where the old Lincoln Inn was many years ago. Kind of a landmark in Norwich. It was there for a long time. People, I don't know, over the age of probably 50 plus will know what I'm talking about. Businesses on my right, that's old CVS used to be there, then Shuniverse. Now it's a bunch of other medical offices and a lot of changes. Businesses come and go. Fat Cat restaurant to my right. Eblin's, they've been there for a long time. CVS moved over there to my left. Walgreens to my right. Citgo gas station to my left. I'm not even, it's just, there's stuff all over the place here. It would take me an eternity to literally catalog through each business on an individual basis. On the right, though, this is cool. Jack's Brick Oven Pizza. It's really, really superb food. That used to be the Village Green, right there to my right. Village Green. If you're watching this video and you know what I'm talking about, man, that was a fun place. One of a kind. It was packed to the rafters on most weekends. They had, for a while, you know, they went through the disco era. They had bands, local bands for a while, for, you know, a certain phase of their operation. It was just a blast. That's back in the days everybody was smoking cigarettes in there. You know, it was ear-piercingly loud music. People would dance all night long. As we roll down West Main Street, we are going to, let's see here, I'm going to go down London Turnpike. To the left, there's a new car wash going in. Right there. They've been working on that for a while. Mobile gas station to my right. It's been there forever. Now we're going to we're entering the New London Turnpike stretch of this little journey. And again, you can see some of the flowering trees, the dogwoods, or I don't know, magnolia trees, whatever they are. They're, to me, blooming early. There's a kid on a skateboard going down the opposite side of the street. Doesn't seem to really care that his car is coming, but hopefully he'll be okay. Three Rivers Community College is to my left. Parking lot's empty because there's no school on Sunday. Melrose Park to my left. Norton Village to my right. Malherba's Farm, best fruits and vegetables in Norwich, Connecticut, to my left. Legendary. There's an ice skating rink to my right. There is a ice cream place, Malherba's Ice Cream, to my left. There is a golf course, Norwich Golf Course, to my right. There's people golfing out there right now as we speak. Golf carts, and it's a perfect day for golf. I mean, it's down to 66 degrees, no bright sun beating down on you. So yeah, this is, I could see why this golf course right now is absolutely packed. There's guys all over the place out there. As we continue to roll down New London Turnpike, Bright Beginnings Child Care Center to my left. The gentleman down here, Miller's Stamp Shop. They've been there for as long as memory serves me. Decades. I'll put it that way. I'll leave it at that. Decades. And we're going to hit a little stop sign up here. Truck in front of me's got his bed filled with what looks to be fresh cut lumber. You know, some tree fell down somewhere and it's still green. Directly in front of me, if I went straight, I'm not going. Should I do? No, it's too late now. That would have been a little. That would have been kind of a off the mission statement here. So I'm going to stick to the original intent. But Foxwoods Casino is down there. I cover that in other videos on this YouTube channel. I do these drives all the time, although I haven't done one lately. But we're making up for it right now. We're shooting super high resolution 4K video. I'm going to pass this nice gentleman in this truck here to just speed things up just a touch. Because we got to get to Ocean Beach. Norwich, New London Turnpike. That is what my GPS says right now. There's a quick lube to my immediate left. There is a Fairfield by Marriott Hotel to my immediate left. Shantok Motors to my right. And gas stations and things. Chinese restaurant down here to my left. What is it called? Golden Palace. Former site of Delia's Grinders and sandwiches and stuff back there to my right. That hasn't been there in, again, decades. Used cars to my right. A dead cat in the road back there. A beautiful, somebody's pet cat. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful coat on that cat. Has been struck by a car and killed on April 16th, 2023. There's going to be a heartbroken family out there somewhere. That cat's never coming home. Home Depot, ShopRite to my right. Big, kind of a outdoor mall. There's CVS, Dollar General, the ubiquitous Dollar General. Chili's, Microtel, McDonald's to my left. What else we got up here? Total Vision. I'm still on New London Turnpike. I mean, technically, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm in Uncasville right now. T&M Auto Body and Sales to my right. Been there for a long, long time. To my left, you're not going to be able to see it. Again, I have another video that covers the property, but it's St. Bernard High School. And I don't have a comprehensive coverage of that school, but I do have enough of a drive. If you do a search on this channel, you'll see that I do drive around the campus up there. And if you went there back in the old days and you want to get a look at it, it's there. It's in a video. There's a dentist over here, Family Dentistry, to my right. For some reason, somebody's really jamming on the brakes going down this big, huge hill. And this is a hill. I mean, this thing is like... okay, somebody's turning left. That's the holdup. There's actually an old cemetery to my right back there. It's probably 1700s, 1800s. I'll have to take a look at that someday. But if you're into that, I don't know where you would park. You'd probably have to park somewhere and take a walk to get to see that. Why are we... sometimes I wonder, why are we braking going down this giant hill with no one in front of us? I don't get it, but that's okay. Different people have different driving styles. And you can see some of the green trees sprouting. It's a plaza, Center Plaza back there to my right. Herb's Country Deli restaurant to my left back there. I'm told many years ago Alan Alda ate lunch there. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Longo's Plaza back there to my right. There's a jail right. If I took a right turn right here, there's a big jail down there. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna drive down there. There's car washes, there's Cash Home Center, True Value, Family Dentistry, auto dealers, carpet and tile. There's a botanist down here, another Oriental Grill, Uncasville Diner, Dollar General, another Dollar General. It's very tough to drive a mile or two without running into another Dollar General. To my left, I don't know what's there now, but that's like the first video store ever. It seems to be some kind of a child care center. That's the site of the, to my knowledge, the first video, VHS cassette place you could go, like a Blockbuster style thing, but it was privately owned, and it was, you went there and rented videos. It was a blast. But now everything is Netflix and streaming and HBO Max and all that, so we don't have to go out of the house now. We just click a button and watch whatever we want. Banks, gas stations, more McDonald's down here. I'm in Montville, I think. It's either Montville or Uncasville. Affordable Fabrics back there to my right. We're making progress here. We're really making serious progress. towards our stated goal of driving to Ocean Beach. NFA to Ocean Beach. We got smoke shops, we have florists, we have nail spas, we have the town of Montville courthouse or town hall. There's a drum shop, Apostolic Lighthouse Church back there. I missed the bottom of that sign. Citizens Bank, Montville Center Mall. Too many businesses to name. Remax Real Estate, Family Dentistry. The Brown Derby. They got a new sign. I haven't been up here in a while. Brown Derby lunch, dinner. They have bands in there, live music. A lot of fun. Self-storage, hair salon, First Step Learning Center. There's a funeral parlor to my left. There's physical therapy. There's everything you can possibly think of in that little stretch of Montville. Okay, wait a minute. We're in Waterford right now. We just entered Waterford, Connecticut. Scribner Kitchen and Bath. Word on the street is they do absolutely superb work. If you want to have your kitchen or bath redone, I think those guys are, from what I hear, what people tell me, those guys are somebody to definitely consider. They do remodeling, and they have a phenomenal reputation, so. All right, let's cruise. Nice and gently down this beautiful Mohegan Avenue. That's my GPS says that we're on Mohegan Avenue in Waterford. I mean, there's signs over there. Oh, now we're entering Quaker Village. There's signs that say Route 32 and things of that nature, but Mohegan Avenue sounds, I don't know, sounds a little cooler to me. You know, a little more hip. As we roll down, inch by inch, heading directly for Ocean Beach. In New London. As we slow down to a nice red light and take a little bit of a breather here. We're at a dead stop on both sides. Unusual. All right. Let's roll. Speed limit on this street is 45 miles per hour. So we're going over this little cove here. I don't know the name. Let's see if I can catch the name of this thing. Well, it's Smith Cove. Wow, there's a hawk right in the street eating a carcass of a dead, I don't know, squirrel or something back there. Got to be careful driving up this road right here, or worse yet, down the hill when I come back to Norwich. There's a lot of police that monitor heavily on speed limit violations, and I'm not knocking it. I think it's a good idea because people have a tendency to really, put the hammer down 70, 80 miles an hour, but that's it's a 45 mile an hour zone, so you got to be You got to keep your eyes open. If you don't want to get a ticket, definitely drive the speed limit. I mean, I recommend driving the speed limit at all times, under any circumstance. That's my advice. But we are going to enter New London right now. We are in New London, Connecticut, from the Quaker Hill section of Waterford. Speed limit just shot down to 40 because Connecticut College is to my right. The nice big beautiful campus, main gate. If I took a right at this light ahead of me right there, okay, I'm going to stop at this light. If I took a right, you can see the sign. It's kind of a good thing I'm stopping. College. That's the main gate right there. It's an absolutely beautiful school. It was chartered in 1911, according to a sign that I'm looking over there. The state. There's another inscription under there. I can't quite make it out, but it says chartered in 1911. That's cool. All right, this light is okay. Here we go. And there's also the Williams School here to my right. Another, what does that say underneath there? Grade 6 to 12 college prep. Yeah, that's if my recollection is correct, that's an elite little school back there. The Coast Guard Academy to my left. You can't see it too good. There's a lot of trees blocking the view, but there you go. There's a glimpse right there. The Coast Guard Academy. Absolutely gorgeous grounds. Beautiful architecture. If you're ever in the area, man, definitely take a drive by. Connecticut Route 32. That's where we are right now. And we're going to head right smack into the city of New London, the heart, the beating heart of New London, Connecticut. See if I can roll down some of Bank Street. And get a glimpse of, I don't know, just some of the beautiful architecture they have in New London, and the, small city life down here, and Gold Star Bridge over there to my left. I'm doing all this on the fly, folks. When I narrate these videos, I drive and I kind of try to describe things. If I make mistakes, which I do, it's because I'm doing it completely untethered from any script or any. If I did this after the fact, if I did a drive and then did a voiceover, my accuracy would be 100%. But New London Police Station to my left. But I'm doing it in real time, so mistakes will be made, and I apologize for those. I can correct them sometimes with, if I get something wrong, I can put the words in the video over the scene if it's really a dramatic mistake. But in general, I tend not to do that. Once in a while, I've done it a couple of times. I got the year wrong once. I think I said 2020 and it was 2021. So yeah, I can't let that slide. But today's April 16th, 2023, so we're on Eugene O'Neill Drive at the moment. Always love that bank there, Savings Bank in New London to my left. The New London Day newspaper is housed in one of those buildings right there. It says The Day on it. Caruso Piano Gallery in front of us. They're working on murals. I think they're done. Yeah, that whale. Boy, I hope you can see it. I'm going to slow down a little bit here. Oh, I hope we can get a glimpse of that on this camera. I don't know. It's off to the extreme right. The L&G Club used to be to my extreme right. It's not there anymore. But boy, that was a blast. A lot of legendary musicians and bands and artists played in that club back in the day. I'm on Green Street right now. There's that beautiful Victorian house right in front of us there that it's been there since the 1800s. Fort Trumbull is in New London, Shaw Mansion, the Eugene O'Neill homestead. I mean, this town is something else, let me tell you. A lot of historic figures have passed through this town, and boy, there's a lot to talk about. I don't have time. There's a train tracks and train trestle to my left with a big train coming. I'm on Bank Street right now, heading to Ocean Beach. I don't know if you can hear that. The mic can pick that up, but the train whistle just went off. Big, huge condos. I gotta decide here. I'll take a left. Yeah, I'm gonna take a left. We're going to Ocean Beach, so I have choices to make here. I'll get on Pequot Avenue. I've done it before, but I've never done it on April 16th, 2023, so I'm going to do it now. The apartments to my left are new. I've done other drives where that structure to my left was under construction. It is now 100% complete and occupied. I don't know if it's fully occupied, but it's called the Docks Apartments. Let's see if I can swing this left if this light turns green soon. And there are other apartments down there. I think they're called the Beam. I'll point them out when I get to them. They're brand new. All right, here we go. Let's take a little cruise down the road here. Crocker's Boatyard is to my left. There's a lot of medical and legal offices and medical buildings to my right. There's a kind of a park of buildings in that space to my right that, what does it say? Medical Arts Building, Shaw's Cove. It's on and on. Okay. It's endless back there. To my right is that Beam. It's called the Beam, I believe, Apartments. Right there. That was under construction for a while. It looks to be, I don't know if it's completely, it says leasing center, so something, they must be close to being finished, or, there's some landscaping that needs to be done, obviously, and I don't know about the interior work. Is that finished? I don't know, but they look beautiful. Yeah, it's probably not, there's all kind of landscape and stuff going on, so I'm not sure if it's livable yet. Bayou Barbecue and Grill over there to my right. Over there, I should say. Okay, let's see. I'm on a roundabout here, rotary. Going under this metal train bridge. Directly in front of me, General Dynamics Electric Boat, those buildings. Yeah, we're going to jump over on Pequot Avenue. Let's see. Okay, this is Pequot Avenue right here. Which, if you've never been to New London, that'd probably be the first road I'd tell you to take a drive down is Pequot Avenue, because it's really beautiful. It's right on the water. There's beaches, boats, a lot of scenic visuals to be had. Wow, another train to my right. I've never seen one up there. I didn't even know the tracks were up there. Again, very overcast, which makes it great for filming. There's another iconic little place down here. If you're in New London, it's pretty much a must go. If you want a hamburger, a hot dog, or some kind of, tons of seafood or whatever. The name of the place is Fred's Shanty. It's on the left, if you can get a glimpse. Right there. It's usually packed to the rafters. There's condos. Are these condos? What is this thing? Harbor House condominiums to my left. Okay. It's a good place to ride a bicycle. It's definitely bike friendly down here. Across the river is Electric Boat. Pfizer is across the river. The Thames River. It's a huge section of the Thames River. But we're zeroing in on Ocean Beach. I mean, it's not far. Mitchell College campus is to my right back there. There's a very large raccoon in the road back there, dead. I mean, when I say large, that's probably the biggest raccoon I've seen in 10 years. I mean, it looked like a small dog, but it was actually a raccoon. Beautiful dogwood flower trees. There you go. Boy, I wish I could pan with this camera to my left. It's real nice out there. Wow, look at all those, what are they, Canadian? I'm not sure if they're Canadian geese. There's some kind of a shorter neck goose back there. I'll try to identify it when I get home, if I can look it up. I was going to say Canadian, but it's not. They're smaller than Canadian geese back there, and the necks are a little bit shorter. Oh no, what do we got here? Bump, some road work. All right, so we're going to get a little bit of, let me slow down just a touch. All right, so we got some new roads coming in here in the future. That's good. Hopefully this video doesn't get too bumpy or anything. But Pequot Avenue is so beautiful that I think they want to have the road preserved in tip-top shape at all times. So good. I'm glad. Brand new home to my left that was just built. I walked down here and man, that came out nice. Lighthouse to my left. I hope you can see it with that kind of light sky, gray sky behind it. It's an absolutely beautiful sight from this vantage point. There's a real modern house connected to that lighthouse, or very close to that lighthouse. It looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright style. I'm not saying Frank Lloyd Wright was the architect, but it's in that genre of architectural design. It could well be Frank Lloyd Wright. I don't know. Ooh, I gotta watch out for some serious potholes. Okay, we're about to get out of this this little scoop of road. Get up this bump here. Okay, we're back on nice smooth. Oh, the Long Island Ferry is out there. You can't see it, unfortunately. But trust me, it's there. I'm looking at it right now. Wow, another house going up down here. There's a lot of construction and activity in the past couple of years down here. Boy, oh boy, that house has taken away the view of the guy behind him. Let me slow down. There's nobody behind me. See that house up there on the hill? It's absolutely at one time was stunning inside, but it kind of fell into disrepair, but now it's being fixed up by somebody, top to bottom. I can't wait to see that. We're on Pequot Avenue, and we're just about done. You know what? I'm going to go straight. Normally I would get on Neptune, but I'm going to go straight. We're going to get to Ocean Beach, but I figure, let me take a little cruise. This girl in front of me, I don't know what she's doing, but That's fine. She seems to be going incredibly, 5 miles per hour in my book just doesn't cut it, but maybe I'm picky. Yeah, let me take a cruise. There's more road work. They could have put natural gas lines in here. I'm not sure about that, but that's my guess because it's all sliced and diced pretty aggressively down here. So yeah, I would say, yep. I just saw a little thing over there that indicated that was natural gas. Directly in front of me is the Ocean Beach State Park. Like, you probably can't see it too good. Beyond those utility work signs is the little miniature golf course at Ocean Beach, right there. The whale and everything is in there. Yeah, the whale's right there. But if you ever went there, back in the day or right up to modern times, right up to today, there's a really cool miniature golf course in there. Let's take a left. We're on Ocean Avenue right now. We're going to take a left. I got to make sure this is a 4-way stop. Okay. And directly in front of us is Ocean Beach. At least the parking lot of Ocean Beach. There it is. Right there. No dogs allowed down here, enforced all year. I have a video that I shot not long ago highlighting Ocean Beach on the ground. I walk all over the place. I do 4K high-definition video. And there's a woman walking a dog. So if they say no dogs, and they mean it, someone violated that rule. All right, let's take a cruise around the big parking lot here. I'm driving around. I mean, I'm thinking about the polka-bration they used to have down here. There used to be, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people over the course of a week that used to come down here and fill this parking lot to the brim. There's a section over here directly in front of us. There used to be a little train. I used to love that, a tiny little train, a real train that went around, and his kids, we went on it and we had a blast. Right now it's called Alewife Cove Nature Walk Gateway Garden. So I've been on the trail over there. It's a very nice trail. There's an old water slide up there. I don't know if that thing is operational or I don't know. Some of this stuff, this is where the old Ocean Beach kind of amusement park with bumper cars and all great fun and a blast we used to have. And now it just looks like it's, I don't know if it's operational. It doesn't look it to me. I don't know. It might be too early in the season, but it's just not, doesn't look functional. Kitty Land, something to the right here. All right, let's pull up to this. There's the boardwalk. I mean, I'm in a car. Obviously, I can't drive on the boardwalk. But there it is, right over there. And there's something called the Boardwalk Creamery. You get ice cream there. The clock tower used to be up there to my right. This building is called the GAM. But this is it. I mean, here we are. Ocean Beach. Oh, the arcade. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Back in the old days, personal opinion here was better because they had, real old-fashioned pinball machines and, real hardware type of gaming, hands-on stuff, But now it's a lot of computerized. I don't know. It's not my taste. But I go back. I mean, to me, back in the old days when I was kind of playing pinball and things like that. When Pac-Man came on the scene, we thought it was like, whoa, this is, This is jaw-dropping technology. We were just flipping out over it. I am going to conclude this video right now as I highlighted the drive from Norwich Free Academy, NFA, in Norwich, Connecticut, to Ocean Beach in New London, Connecticut, where I find myself sitting right now. I hope you enjoyed the ride. We didn't run into any rain. Things seemed to go our way. I'm really happy it came along with me. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've been out, but I'm back. Thanks for joining me, folks.